Skybox.
Alright, so today's Sunday, drift day for me. Got our spare wheels in there. Got some super saw blades on the Cressida. You may have seen in some of the other videos me and Tyler working on the Supra, working on the Cressida. Working on it, mostly replacing hoses on this car, seals. I still replaced the front crank seal twice and it still leaks, but then if I go drive it like I am now, it'll stop leaking. So I don't know what's causing that leak. Tyler, I look like I have done it, but I haven't done shit. Tyler just got this hose off. I don't know if you can see where it's torn. Looks nasty. Don't know that. Tyler, why don't you show him the thing that just somehow fell off? We don't know why it fell off, but show him the plate.
We just kind of like shook the car, and I think we shook it a little too hard, and
yeah, we don't know what it's for.
That came off.
Yeah,
we
don't put it on the track.
Don't tell me how to live my life, Carl.
Replace the inner tie rods and outer tie rods, and we install some rack spacers. That's in another video where we talk about how to measure angle if you add something to increase your angle. Anyway, that's in that video. We also went up to Mississippi, and Jeff welded the diff. But yeah, all it has is a welded diff and some tie rod rack spacers to give it a little more angle. So I think we started at like 32 degrees of angle. Now we're at 38. Look at this vulture. Look at this thing. Okay, that was something. Anyway, yeah, so I've just been kind of working on that, getting it where it's good to go. Track now, I just had to deal with a battery issue where there was a voltage. I have some type of parasitic draw, something in the dome light circuit, which is the doors, the dome light, the map light, a lot of stuff like that. So anyway, let's get to the track. So I've made some questionable decisions in my life, bought some interesting cars. And another one that I've recently bought is a 1991 Toyota Cressida.
Is it, Carl? Is it a Cressida?
Yeah, it's a Cressida.
You sure about that?
It needs some work. But wait till you see what's under the hood. Wait till you see what's under the hood. I think because of our little problems this morning, the driver's meeting's going on right now, so might be kind of late for all that kind of information. Look at that. All that.
Got the pineapples to match the pineapples.
Let me get out of the way of the shadow of that. my head shadow was not landing in the right spot. Oh, I need you to check me.
Seriously?
Yes.
Seriously? Seriously?
Yeah.
Seriously?
It's super stock, except for a welded diff. Yeah. So I forgot to record the first run. It was abysmal. Jeff said it was going to understeer because of the grippier rear tires, and he was right. It did. Problem is those won't go on the front because they won't fit, because Mark III Super wheels won't fit on the front, they only fit on the back. So I put the other 15s I have on the back, and we're going to see what happens. They're shittier grip, so we'll see what happens. other day. Yeah. Well, just let it sit here and cool. So yeah, now things have to cool down. I was able to get it over here to my little area. So yeah, it's like, this thing is like almost deflated. This is tight on here. The battery still slid. And it slid so hard it pushed the shroud this way, knocking it off, getting it interference with the fan shroud, because fan shroud can't move. So I think that's the problem. So I need to let this cool down, pull the upper radiator hose off, pull the electric fan off, which ain't even doing anything because the heck AC doesn't work. Pull the fan shroud off, put it back together, and bleed the coolant. So and then take it for a ride around and see how things are. So got the fan shroud out. And here on the inside, so the fan is not supposed to touch any of this inside bottoms part, but if you look, it's all torn up right here at the bottom on the part. So the fan blade is supposed to be running here, but all this is torn up on the outside. So this piece popped over, and then it started just shredding. You can see it too on the fan blades. See all the plastic bits. Look at that. That one's kind of bent sideways, this piece. Yeah, but that's what happened. It's in here tight. It's positioned where it can slide side to side. So I need to find some way to jam it in this little crevice right here. And it'll be good. Skyby!
The motherfucking man, you know this one I'm coming with.
Let's see if it don't blow up.
I'm gonna get on that side and we'll bounce it out a little bit.
Okay.
Maybe.
That's a big body business.
Oh yeah, baby. Fucking Cressida.
Somebody to get a drone and let him slide with y'all. Y'all can't tell y'all tandem it on the track.
Problem right now is the oil pressure light is coming on while I'm out there. So I thought, I didn't know what that was, and Debo came up and he said you need thicker oil, which is true. I think the only in here is 10W30. A lot of guys run like 20W50 for drifting. You need an oil cooler, thicker oil, that sort of thing. But I just did pretty good, I think. I'm gonna look at this footage, but yeah, I think kind kind of linked. Kind of figure out, since I don't have a clutch, because most people clutch is they hit the brakes. So right when I'm coming up to it, hit the brakes, throw the weight onto the front tires to load that grip. Then it'll help me pivot. Just let it cool down, check the tires, because I felt like when I came back, it felt like really, I guess, chunky, maybe. Like, I think also my shocks are blown, so that might be what I'm feeling. I don't know. I think it might be it for me for the day, though, because of the oil issue. I don't want to potentially throw a rod in this motor. I don't know. I really want to get back out there. This is where they're like, oh, I'm doing so well, I don't want to stop. But yeah, put some coilovers on this thing. Maybe put an oil cooler. We could easily do that in the time period before the next event. Run thicker oil. Put aluminum radiator in here just as a safety net. I think this would be a good car. And the angle I have is perfectly good angle too. Like I'm doing pretty well with just a little bit of angle, so I don't need cut knuckles or anything like that. I'm not big power, big entry. So yeah. Probably close out the video here, unless I do some more drifting. If you have any questions about my whole ratchet strap situation, if you're a big guy, I think what would work is one here and then one up here, because I'm feeling this still happening. This isn't going over, I'm feeling this. So I think if I had one up here and here, that would work. But yeah, if you got any questions, leave them below. Until next time, peace, guys.
Fuck!
This is gonna be my last one too.
You don't have a helmet in there, huh?
No.
Hey, there's no helmet around here. Anybody? I need a fucking helmet. Got one. And I'm gonna. Take your bike and go run to Chris. Chris got one. No, he ain't gonna sit there for that long. Another light.
Yeah. September. It was alright. I lost my power steering belt. I was like, on the last turn, I was like, ooh, this is difficult. That'll do it, huh? Yep, lost power steering. Alright, man.